And we're back. Hello. I literally said as soon as Tasha K got off, I was hopping right back up here. Hello. Hey, Yuli. Hey, Jet. Gonna wait for a couple other people to come in. Oh, we gotta talk. Hi, Simply. Hi. We have to talk. Honey. Let's give people a couple of minutes to get in here. Because I got a lot to talk about. I was taking notes and everything, child. I was in all the lives as much as I could be. And, it's a lot. Hey, Steph. Yeah, I was in there with Derek when he was with some promoter. I'm like, why the hell y'all got the damn promoter in this nonsense? Like, that's when you know it's toxic, when you trying to drag everyone else into it. Like, this is crazy. Hey, Renee Yancey. Hey, babes. I'm just giving people a minute. Giving people a minute. All right, hold on, you guys. Giving people some time to come in because I know it's getting kind of late, of course, over there on the East. My second home on the East Coast. So we're going to get into it. Yes, it's a hot ghetto mess. A hot ghetto ass mess. All right, so we got a good amount of people in here. Let's go, damn it. Okay. So let's start off with the fact that Monique. I mean, damn. Wait, first of all, you guys can hear me, right? You can hear me? Let me know if you can hear me before I start talking. I've been talking though, but let me know you can hear me clearly. Hey, Mary, can you guys hear me? Okay, perfect. You guys can hear me. Okay. All right. So, oh my gosh, when I tell you it's so much to unpack with this shit. Okay, so literally Derek and Monique were on live talking to the promoter in DC. Okay. First of all, Monique, oh my gosh, like she is doing everything to destroy Derek. Like, there is such a thing as being hurt and knowing just how to remove yourself from the situation. She even told the promoter that Derek finessed the promoter out of the bag to actually go and do the promotion that night because he knew he wasn't supposed to leave the city and state. Now, what kind of shit is that? You literally tell the promoter he can possibly sue Derek. She says he finessed you because he knew he couldn't leave. I was blown. Like, she is really trying to destroy him. And I'm thinking, why is it that he couldn't leave for that one, but he could leave for the other ones that Monique was a part of? Then, yeah, exactly, Mary. Exactly. Then she posts allegedly that he is talking to people in the LGBTQIA community, which furthermore proves that she is giving off transphobia and homophobia vibes, allegedly, but it's coming off that way. And when I looked at the messages, I didn't see no damn thing that would imply that he was trying to holler at someone. Did y'all see it? I did not see anything that showed, oh, he's trying to holler. He was trying to show the promotion. And I mean, he has a trans sister, so why would he not say, hey, you want to come through to the club? Here you go. That's a part of his bag. He has to promote it so people can come. You know what I'm saying? So, like, literally, if you guys hear water in the background, because one of my dogs is drinking out of his water bowl. But yeah, with that, I was just like, you are truly going down the deep end. This is not just about being, exactly, this is not just about being hurt. You're miserable. And because he is able to move on, you are trying to drag him down so then that way he can't move on. Like, this is like, to me, some high school stuff that like a teenager, female teenager in high school would do. Like, not no grown-ass woman who got shit to lose. Didn't you just start a business? Didn't you just start a wig business? Shouldn't you be focused on that, mama? Like, what is going on here? And then another thing I wanted to talk about that I did not talk about in our last live. So, when she actually had that interview with that tea time person, she had the interview with him. Look when Derek came on. Derek came on, and of course, you know, he smiles because, one, at this point, like I said, I'm not taking up for Derek, but at this point, it is very clear Derek doesn't know how to communicate well. He's not a good communicator. He doesn't know how to talk, so he just shuts down. Okay, he is definitely that type where he doesn't know how to communicate, so he will just shut down. So with that, she's talking, and he kept saying he didn't know that girl in the club. But her face, she looked so pissed, like, yes, you do. Yes, you do. I'm starting to think that the reason why Monique was so adamant is not based off of insecurity, but could it possibly be allegedly that he knew one of those girls because she knows that girl in some kind of way? Or better yet, maybe she was one of the 10 that he allegedly messed with? Because she was pissed. She kept saying, like, get him off because he's lying. I think she either knows that girl or she definitely figured out that she was one of the 10. Well, hell, maybe even more than that, allegedly. But yeah, something wasn't right in that situation. She is so adamant because she clearly knows that Derek knows that girl. Now, one day, if she actually wants to be honest and spill the beans about why, but she looks so pissed off. Something is not right in that situation. I think she definitely knows for a fact that he knew that girl and not in just a friendly type of way. She could have been one of the 10. Or, you know what I'm saying? She knew about her in some capacity because definitely something was off with that. Go back to that interview and you will see her face. And she gets really upset even more when he's smiling about it. She looks so pissed off. Yeah, exactly. See, y'all saying it. She said a fan sent her proof of him being with the girl and he deleted the proof. That too, but at this, I don't know. I feel like, because again, I think, in my opinion, allegedly, I think Monique she's been on this game for a long time. And the way that she like to get on social media and stuff, I think she's known about these girls a lot, because literally the way that she was so pissed off seeing that girl in the club with him, baby, like, it's something don't seem right. It don't seem right, but we can talk about that when I bring up the panel. Another thing, Derek was pretty much saying, look, you miserable. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're miserable. And then he said on the live, you miserable and you just mad because I was with a chick last night. Y'all heard that shit? He said, I was with a chick last night. He said, you mad? I moved on. I was with a chick last night. And so she was like, oh, so now you want to claim that you been with chicks. I'm like, he has been with chicks. Like, you know that. You know he's been with women. And since he has no problem, once you say I'm done, hanging up the phone and putting his peen in another woman, what makes you think he wasn't going to do that again? But he sure did. He said he was with a girl last night, honey. And I was like, well, damn, Derek, just go ahead. But at this point, you know, all gloves are off, right? So he been doing that anyways, but literally he made it known on that live that, yeah, I was with a girl last night. I'm moving on. And so at that point he hangs up and then he goes to Tasha. Child was trying to watch all of this at the same time, child. So we definitely, for those where I may have missed something, definitely come on the panel and we can definitely talk about it. Goes to Tasha. And so again, he's not a good communicator. He needs to get a professional team if he wants to continue to literally go into this, reality star world, and he needs to get a publicist that's going to help him be able to communicate in interviews, because he's just not good at it. He's not good at it at all. But while he's talking to Tasha, he's talking about Tasha owes him an apology. Baby, I was like, you really think you about to get an apology from Tasha K? The same Tasha K who took how many years to apologize to Cardi B allegedly? You done lost your damn mind. Who are you? She not about to apologize to you? Like straight like that. And then of course, Tasha being Tasha literally got slick with it and was like, okay, so your little skit that you had as far as her choking you up. And so then she randomly came out on something. So you ain't never been with a man in jail? Yeah. Tasha went there. If y'all saw the live, Tasha went there. But yeah, he demanded an apology from Tasha. And I don't know if did she give it to him? Because I swear, I think if she did, it was very sarcastic. It was very snarky. Because there's no way in hell Tasha giving an apology for doing what she does. So, anywho, with that being said, then after that, our girl Liz comes on. And, Liz gives that personality and everything else. And she definitely, talks about how the girl is jealous. Derek didn't want her as a girlfriend or wife. He just liked their business relationship. He's seen her as a friend. If that, at this point, hey, like we don't really technically know, but all of the actions, we all saw this disaster. We did. So the fact that he trying to act like he didn't see it, I don't know. But Liz calls in and she pretty much talks about the situation. And she did say that she's never seen, Derek put hands on Elizabeth, and how she's just vindictive, scorn, bitter, and all of that stuff, and just trying to start all of this chaos. And literally, did she say that she done gave, like Monique gave photos or something like that to the feds? Did she say something like that? Y'all let me know in the chat, because I could have sworn she was like, because I thought she was going to put her on Zoom, not just on a speaker through her cell phone. But I could have sworn she said that she done went to like report him and get pictures like black and whites or something like that. Did she say something like that? Let me know in the chat, y'all. I'm waiting to see the ones who did watch the Tasha K interview. But I think she said something like that, which I guess would be why. No, she didn't. She didn't say that. She didn't say nothing about the feds or anything like that. She said Mo talked to the police and said now the feds want to talk to Liz. Okay, so she did imply something like that. Okay, maybe not black and white, but I thought she mentioned something like that, saying that she was talking allegedly to the police and saying now the feds want to talk to her. Wait, Chris Cherie, no? Okay, so maybe we just gonna have to pull the panel up, because at this point, yeah. But what I do know is that it seems like because Monique is no longer a part of the bag, that she's coming off, that she is no longer a part of the bag, and how everyone is able to separate. Oh, and that's another thing too that Tasha K said. Tasha K said, do you think this is an issue because the management and stuff that y'all once had, everything had to go through Monique, and now since you separated and got your own management, is that an issue? And Derek said, yeah, amongst other things. So that says right there, she felt like she, again, like I said before, in my opinion, this all seems like it's about control. It's not love. And when she felt like she was losing control, she rather burn the shit down because she's no longer a part of it. He has separated the business aspect of everything that he wants to do. He has his own management and everything else. And because of that, she literally had an issue and started separating herself, because interesting enough, she said on, I think that live with that promoter and Derek, she said once Derek got with that manager, things started to change. Did things start to change because you no longer had control? because I'm like, what's the big deal? Because let her tell him when he got that Tubi movie, she said anything that he gets, of course I'm gonna be happy for him, but it don't seem that way. It doesn't. They're making a mess of their lives. Oh, yes, they are. Derek says she called the black and whites multiple times on him and he didn't get locked up because she was like, okay, so I heard black and whites. Shaniqua, I think that's how you pronounce your name. I heard that because I was like, where's the black and whites coming from? Liz rambled it real fast. Yeah, they were all talking kind of fast. So I was trying to pick up on it and take my notes, honey. But yeah, so again, that's what I heard. My opinion, allegedly, all that good stuff. But yeah, honey, this not gonna end no time soon. She throws rocks, then hides her hands. Who you talking about, Mo? Kimberly? Because at this point, I don't even know if she hiding her hands at this point. She just throwing rocks, bricks, fire sticks. Shit, she throwing everything at this point. She ain't hiding her hands no more. Now she used to, but at this point, I think people are starting to see her for who she is. Like I think this is what, like, and what's the crazy part about it is, like I said, I'm not Team Derek. I'm not. I don't like how he did things, but with all of this going down, it really makes you be like, damn, like you don't even realize what you got yourself into. Because I don't think this is going to end anytime soon. I think this is going to be a shit show for a while because Monique seems like she just got too much time on her damn hands. And that is the problem. Yet she has a business, but you got too much time on your hands. You have to move on. Because at a certain point, even your quote unquote fans, people who follow you, they going to get tired of your shit too. Yes, I did see that Chris Cherie, and I hope I'm saying your name right. I did go on there when he was talking to her. He wasn't like face to face with her on live, but he was talking to her and we could hear her. So yeah, it's a hot ass mess. Yes, hurt people hurt people. I constantly say that. But the thing is, I don't think Derek's 100% innocent. I don't, but honey, I'll tell you this much. It was a smart chess move for him to send that video, whoever sent that video to the shade room. I know that was a smart chess move because at the end of the day, you can tell us all day long what he did, but unless you have video, honey, what does it mean? But he got video of you. He got video of you. So see, that's the thing. These receipts coming out. He got video of you. Someone sent it to the shade room. And I wouldn't be shocked, allegedly, supposedly, if that manager did, because that manager, like based on the text messages, she got multiple people on her roster. So she probably know how to send stuff out to people when she need to. It says, if y'all peep the live with the party promoter, Monique said they both put pause on each other. Yeah, big skip. But here's the thing. Notice that. And then of course we saw that video, but when she first came out with everything, it was about how she has been attacked. She is the victim. She is the one who literally got abused. But then again, if you let her continue to talk, she'll say something like that. Like, and what do we discuss? We don't condone domestic violence at all. On both ends, meaning that a man can put his hand on a woman and a woman can't put his hand on a man. So at the end of the day, yeah. So Liz is covering for Derek now. She's been confirmed. So it's just, which one is it? I don't know what you mean, Big Skip. And let me know if you want to come up on the panel. I'm about to send a link. She is in too deep. She's gonna drag this out. Yeah, for real. For real. But at a certain point, she gonna be looking like the fool, honestly. Like some of these people are team her right now because they just love the mess. But if she keep going on about this, it's not gonna be a good look. They should focus on themselves. Mo should just rebuild and rebrand herself. They need counseling. They need therapy. This was a trauma bond, honey. This was not love. Because let me tell you something. If it was real love, I couldn't do that to somebody that I love. I just couldn't. DV victims generally stay quiet out of fear. Monique was not afraid of Derek. She lost control of him and want to hurt him now. Yeah, because like literally it just seems like it's a controlled situation. If he can be independent on his own, if his family can help him out or whatever case may be, that's the way it's appearing right now. Now, unless she can come with other receipts or she can come with other facts, that's the way it's looking. Again, allegedly, my opinion, but I'm about to post the link. let's get into it. Cause honey, this was crazy. This shit is draining. I need a glass of wine. And you know I'm a coffee person, but I may need some wine. Hell, I may need some Hennessy. Shit. I may need some Henny tonight because this is crazy. All right, got the StreamYard. All right. All right, so it's up. You guys see the link? All right. All right, Mo, I see you. Hey, Mo.
I ain't staying long because I gotta blow dry my hair, but I'm gonna be in the chat. I went back and watched the video, and she was like, Liz was saying Monique was doing police type of things, and there was a lot of effery. I don't want to cuss on your page. A lot of effery going on, and she said Monique was doing some frauding with the parole board, and that the feds was talking to her, meaning Liz. They was looking for Liz to talk to Liz, and Liz said, no, they ain't finna be talking to me. I'm gonna be fresh as hell with the feds watching. And then she started rambling on about something else.
Okay. So she did imply that Monique has reached out to the Popos.
Yeah.
Okay. So in other words, see, and this is what I'm saying. All of this is just around like you doing too much. If this was really about love, I understand being hurt and scorned. We clearly know he's been messing around. But what you do is you leave him alone, back the hell up, and let karma take its course. Like the fact you're doing all of this, like that is just some.
I think I understand what Big Skip is trying to say. Months ago, Liz was saying that they had stopped filming because Derek hit Monique. But then now Liz is saying, no, I ain't seen him hit Monique. So which one is it? Is it he hit her back then or he didn't hit her and now you're saying he didn't? So I think that's what they're trying to say.
Got it. So it could be that she didn't see it, but she heard it through the grapevine that it happened. So it could.
Or she could have hit him and he was defending himself.
True, that too. But in other words, Liz may not have actually seen it go down, but
that's what she said. She said that on TK. She didn't never see it.
She never saw it, but she probably heard that that's why they got let go. You know?
Yeah.
Okay, so Big Skip is coming. Oh, I got some people down here. Hold on, Mo. Hold on. What in the world? Yuli. Hey, Big
Hey,
Skip.
guys.
Hey. Big Skip.
But I'm sorry,
hey everyone, is Big Skip in here?
Hold on. It's a couple people talking at the same time. Let me confirm if in here. Big Skip, are you here? Maybe Big Skip
is she on mute?
I don't think so. Maybe it's a connection issue. I see Big Skip up here and I see the mic is on, but I don't hear anything.
I'm gonna go on mute and blow dry another section of my head, but I'm listening.
Go on mute and chime.
Girl, you got commitment. Go do it.
So, all right. So, Yuli, and while Big Skip, I guess it looks like it's kind of trying to connect and come through. So, Yuli and What in the World Happened, y'all can definitely go ahead.
Whoever wants to go first.
Yeah, go ahead, Yuli.
Okay, I gotta say this. She confessed it. Monique confessed it on that call that her and Derek were having. She said, I did call the police on you, remember, but not on this day before you hit me.
That's right, because she did mention that she did call the police, and
exactly
when he said you did call the police, but why didn't I get arrested if I hit you?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. But this is my thing. I've always believed that they had a transactional thing.
You think so?
Sorry, guys. Yes, it's a transactional.
Transactional though. Why is she doing all?
Because it's exactly no money. Like Tasha K said, she lost control. Now that he has a manager that's getting him money, that's getting him gigs, he has nothing else to hold on to her.
That's true.
She's a stain in his career right now. Let's be honest. She ain't providing him no rah. She ain't a cheerleader.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly. She did say that.
That's true. And the thing is, apparently she's the one. Now that I think about it,
she was controlling the bag.
Remember, you guys remember this? A while back, Liz had an actual live that was talking about how Derek has a manager that don't really fuck with Liz. The male manager didn't like Liz. Remember when she said, and she was like, why would you hire these guys, or why would you hire them when you know they don't
That
like
was Monique. Yeah.
Yeah, because remember that was back around the time where she was doing I think they were doing the promo they had with where he was sitting in the chair, and that's around that time.
And
The best she ever looked.
literally Monique did that shit. He went along with it. And then when he finally said, I'm gonna get my own management team, all hell done broke loose. She started losing control. But when it all went down, because it made it seem like damn, Derek, like why would you do that? But Monique did that to be vindictive and malicious, allegedly.
But Tasha also said that she had to go through Monique to get to him because Monique was holding on to the purse. And he was like, we was getting bookings, but she wouldn't do them.
Right.
She didn't want to go. So he probably went and got his own stuff so he could,
She's not a cheerleader. She ain't gonna be the one that's gonna tell him, you can do this, babe. You got it.
She ain't gonna herself either. Okay, Big Skip is coming up. Big Skip, I was about to say your picture's up, but now it's off. So I'm gonna bring you up. I didn't know if you're okay with being on camera. So let's go. Okay, now can you hear us, Big Skip? Big Skip. Okay, I don't know what's going on, but we're gonna keep going. So so Monique, oh my gosh, like that. And it's so crazy how I hope at this point, but you always gonna have people who gonna hate on Elizabeth because she's a trans woman. But at the
they
end
was in the chat.
At the end of the day, if this don't expose so much shit at this point, like granted, Liz, that is still her blood. So at the end of the day, to a certain extent, because like Big Skip said or someone said, like she's covering for him, and to a certain extent, that typically is going to happen when it comes to family members. Like that's just what it is. So if
exactly.
You know what I'm saying, like it's going to happen. So here's my thing. I don't know her thought process. Now, me with all of this shit, if I went through that shit, Derek would have to owe me a public apology before I ever ride for him in public again. But again, that is the big sister. That is the one when the mother passed, she held everyone down. So at the end of the day, it's like that mother's love. Your child can sit up there and do some shady shit, but you're going to always love that child. So
they probably don't want to go back to jail.
Yeah, exactly. And that too, because look, I'm not a Derek fan, but I'm like, damn, like go if you go back to jail, go back to jail for something you truly did that's effed up, like trying to get back into something like that. But this petty ass shit, and we still don't have legitimate proof, like bruh, like this is not cool. Like I don't put jail and wish jail on anyone.
Chris, did you see his live that she was on and they was fussing?
Yeah, when she was on when he had her on speaker, right?
Yeah, when he was like, I always pull your wig off. That's something you don't like.
Right.
Oh,
I don't like it, so I'm gonna pull your wig off. Yeah, because we clearly know what she look like without makeup. I can't even imagine without the wig, honey. That's why anytime she ain't got her wig or makeup on, she be in the dark on live.
That choking video, she had a scarf on her head, wasn't no wig on. It was a scarf little thing.
If that ain't a real life Rasputia, I don't know what is.
I've been saying that for a minute.
The way that she choked it, all I heard was, how you doing? That's all I heard. That's all I kept hearing. How you doing? How you doing? That's what I heard. Because I was just like, oh my gosh, this is like true life in film form. Like, this is the movie. Except the fact that, Derek ain't, wearing a fro and freaking glasses like Eddie Murphy was, but it almost is like real life at this point. Because I was just like, damn.
I started feeling bad. He was like, man, you just want to argue and keep lying.
Hold up. But how about her one hand took his whole neck? How about that?
I'll be honest. I'm not going to lie to you. The way she was standing over him, I didn't feel it was a skit. I felt like he was trying to protect himself by trying to record that. Now, I'm just saying this allegedly because if me in his position, being a 5'4" person, if I have somebody standing over me, dude,
Yep,
I'm
that's
gonna run
defense.
like I'm about to be very defensive.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
but she
And
looked
you
like she
know
was
his
trying to get out the door. It didn't look like that to me.
but see, and you know his biggest fear is going back to prison.
to
Right.
He
jail.
always says that, and he always tries to protect himself from going back to prison. So
Right.
I think even though it did look staged, it looks so staged.
It did.
And I was like, this is really bad acting. It's like a B movie or one of those Tubi movies. But it's just interesting how all of this is transpiring after.
Oh
And
my
I'm
god.
telling you, I don't think this is it. I think more tea is about to be spilled.
Oh, it's coming.
Oh
It's
no, yeah, because they trying to hold on to these 15 minutes. Oh man,
Hmm.
they're trying to hold
15
on by that little
seconds.
pinky, holding on that cliff, making sure that
So,
they don't fall, holding on to
mhm.
each other's ankles, man. And you know Monique is weighing that man down for it.
So let me ask you this: do you think that WeTV is done with them?
I
Oh no,
hope
they're gonna
so.
come back.
I wouldn't want them back. I wouldn't.
I have a feeling they're gonna come back. You know
Cause
why they're
what you
gonna
gonna
come
talk
back?
about?
Because of this same track that they have right now.
Okay, I'll put it like this. Let me say this. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If WeTV brings them back, we know it's definitely an arranged situation at
Oh,
this point. 'Cause how can we
definitely.
come back with all of the shit that just went down? How? Like at this point, you can't say you're still in a relationship. Like if y'all try to come back saying y'all forgave each other and y'all back in a relationship, I'm not gonna believe it. I'm not. Like at this point, there's too much damage that has been done. If we see them together again on like a love after lockup or something like that, it's about the bag at the end of the
Oh yeah.
Right.
I don't want to see them. Ain't nothing else to talk
Oh,
about.
no.
The
day.
You
only
done
way,
put
the
all
only
of it
way,
out. Like, there's nothing else to talk about. What's she gonna talk about? Talk about her life. What
yeah,
it's like going back to work if you're able to go back to work. Shoot,
right.
any
Like
kind
an
of job.
ending,
Yeah.
like an ending thing of okay, this is what happened after. The only way they would be at this point to do anything would have to be separate. It would have to be his
Yeah,
life in Cleveland,
life
her
after
life in
lockup for
Chicago.
sure. Yeah,
Hmm.
Exactly.
If Derek plays his cards right, he can actually get a good deal out of this. Like Sue's TV, Tubi can actually be his great connections right there. But if he plays his cards right, because there's a good amount of things that he can do on the show. Like let's be honest. Let's go as far as New York. I love New York. Child, who from just being a contestant to having 2 seasons, 3 seasons of her own show. Nobody
hmm
know who he is now, but I'm saying like there was a connection. If he plays his cards right, we could be seeing him in Sue's in a whole like dating show with like 5'11" women. But let's be honest, a little bit raunchy because that's where he glows. But it would be a good show, especially with his sisters in there,
Yeah,
brothers and shit.
yeah, and that's what she's probably trying to destroy because she knows he
Yeah.
can move on without her. So at the end of the
Hmm.
day, that's the problem. And from my understanding, let Tasha K tell it, he has a great management team. He got a great manager now.
That's what she said. Yeah.
Yes, so
Yeah.
it's really, and then the fact that whoever put it on the shade room, let's just say if the manager was responsible for that, that means she has connections to get that shit up there ASAP. So, like, literally on that note, he could do some damage out here. And that's why I think all of this stuff is going down because since she can't be a part of it, maybe she's trying to destroy it.
Yeah.
And the thing is that he probably could do it would be a cute little show that he could probably do where it's chasing Derek or finding Derek and then Liz and
Exactly.
Poo Poo can be, trying to be his wingman or wing people to be in the background and help him find someone. Because those dating shows they rarely wind up together. So
Or just
Exactly.
say life in
But it's a
general.
good
Just say life
bag.
as a
You know what I'm
whole.
saying? Like
Yeah.
that's a really good bag, especially from someone that just came out of prison that
right,
ain't got
Yeah.
shit to his name.
right,
That's his life.
You
How
know?
he's doing,
yeah,
coming out, readapting. You was gone as a
yeah,
You
teenager.
know?
Now you
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Let me
Yeah.
tell y'all something.
That's
Zeus is if Zeus is smart, somebody probably from New is looking at all of this. Literally.
Please don't put them on Zeus. I don't want to get up
Especially,
$5
I
again.
know, I know. I'm gonna have to wait until someone gives it out free or something. Because I'm sorry, I
Wait.
can't do Zeus.
Okay, Chris Cherie, Liz doesn't have an interview with Zeus. What happened was Liz put in for Baddies East, okay, and apparently it was a private audition, and so she literally had to wait for an email saying that she was invited to the audition, and then she got the email. And then as far as the flyer that she has posted, one of the guys on the flyer is actually on the Bad Boys or on one of those shows from Zeus. So literally with that, Zeus and Love After Lockup logos is on the flyer. So I don't think she's officially on Zeus yet. So but she did get an audition for a Baddies.
Oh goodness! Now Monique's sister is live.
Oh, I ain't about
too.
to watch that.
No.
Which one, Calandria or Sylvia?
Yes, no, Calandria.
Oh Lord. So is what is a forehead and eyelashes?
For real.
I don't even know.
Go ahead and if you, stay in here definitely. But if you want to watch it a little bit and you can get your mic to work, then you can kind of give us some feedback, or you can type in the feedback on what's going on in there.
I ain't watching them. I see her sister with forehead, and then Monique is in there in the dark.
Yes, Mika's coming.
Yeah.
I talk to Mika all the time. Hey Mika. Hi Mika. Mika there?
Hello.
Hey Mika. Can you hear us?
Oh no! This is a different Mika.
Oh, well, I thought it was the Mika I always talk to in
No, this is a different one. This is a different one.
Mika,
I just want to start. Hey,
Go ahead. Hello?
I just wanted to stop by and say I love you from Gino channel. That's how I started following you. Another thing I wanted to say about Monique, I cannot stand her or her sisters. I don't like the fact how she went so hard on Elizabeth being transgender and trying to separate Dirk from his family. And I'm happy that she's finally getting her karma.
Yeah. 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 Like, because literally that's what I said in my last live. I said, is this karma? But honestly, this is Derek's karma too, because he didn't want this shit either. He didn't want this. He didn't want all
No,
the backlash and being, because one thing about Derek, even when he does some shady stuff, he still wants to look like he's the good guy.
He's a
Mhm.
Libra. He's emotional right now.
It's kind of like how Stevie J used to do it, where he always wanted to be the good guy. Good guy.
Like, he wants everyone to like him and be cool.
Hmm.
That's
Yeah, he's a
Derek.
Libra.
Now, exactly. Right now,
Damn
he's
it.
getting that hate. He is getting that hate like
Mm-hmm.
so.
And he's fighting hard to clear his name right now.
Yes.
Yeah. He's
Way
throwing
deeper,
everything he
way
got.
deeper, and it's way he's showing way deeper than actually fighting for her to be back with her.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Exactly. So Jesus, let me tell you something. I just don't think this is gonna end. I kept telling myself, and I know it's off the hook. Oh yeah, the drama, George. Yeah, it is off the hook. I said this was gonna be my last life, because literally this morning, and people can attest to this, because people were hitting me up in DMs and stuff like that, and I was like, I can't talk about this now and then get on lives later and talk about this, because this shit is draining. It's draining. So literally, I told myself, I said, after this today, I'm done. But I don't think. Look, I think something else gonna pop off, and I'm gonna have to bring my ass back on this live. And
I'm
Girl,
gonna
we're gonna
keep
get some in the
watching.
morning.
Yep.
It's the weekend is here, honey.
it's one of those things where it's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
as much as I said, I don't want to keep dealing with this, I think it's not over. I think that we are going to be hearing about this for a minute. She's not going to be satisfied
She
until,
need to let it go.
yeah.
And the sad part is, it's Mother's Day weekend. It's his real true first. I think what is his second Mother's Day out here, where he should be bonding with his sisters and
I
brothers.
think it's the first.
Yeah, no, because I think they went, or that wasn't
No,
around Mother's Day where they put the
wasn't.
flowers on her
I
grave.
think that was
Okay,
her birthday.
That was just
okay,
No, yeah, that was her mama's birthday. Yeah.
okay. So
because
this is
she has
truly
to
the
be out
first
there.
year.
Yeah, he hasn't been out for a year yet.
And all of this drama centered around. So I think even though maybe a little bit extra might be because it's like you're really doing this and it's Mother's Day weekend, I got to deal with this, and then now I have to deal with this ending of a relationship and all the foolishness.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She
Because
just
That's
she's
fool.
exactly
miserable.
it.
She's so miserable. It's so
Yeah.
Mhm.
sad to see because it's like
Listen,
you truly are doing everything you can to destroy him. And you're saying simply because you're hurt. Baby, I done been hurt before. And I ain't never stooped this
million
low.
times.
I ain't never stooped this low because one, I'm a firm believer that first of all, I know my worth. So if you screw me over, it's your loss, not mine. Furthermore,
Mm-hmm.
I know that karma and the universe and God will do more justice than I ever can. So,
Right.
Have you ever heard the saying, karma is a bitch? If she
yeah,
gonna come around more than once,
yeah.
honey.
Mm.
And
She's
she
It's
gonna
always
come
trying to,
gonna
back
spin the
on
block.
anything.
yeah,
It
she's trying
ain't
to
just gotta be you. It could come through your family, your friends,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
anybody.
yeah,
That's why I try to be cognizant of that because it not might not necessarily hit you. It's going to hit your generation. It's going
Yeah.
to come back, and you can't control when that karma is going to come back and how it's going to come back.
right.
Or it can simmer in there and destroy the hell out of you,
Hmm.
which it can do too. But I can be honest with you right now. Unfortunately, she showed her true colors. And on
Mhm.
top of that, she came on national TV to show her true colors. So just beware any man out there that just think, hey, I can change her. This is who she is. When you play her or when you're done with her, she's gonna drag your dirty laundry and drag your dirty clothes out into the national worlds for everybody to know. She's
Mhm.
showing her true colors.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, honey, there's no way you can paint over it
Yep.
at
Right.
the moment.
Chris Cherie, you saying Mo is trying to clean up the gay lie? Or are you talking about the post that she was trying to say he was talking to gay and trans people or something? She trying to clean that up? Yeah, it's too late. You already posted.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
it's too late, and you talked about it on the live. See, this is what I'm saying. You can't throw this type of shit out there and then try to clean it up after. You can't
Hmm.
do
It's
it.
that throw your head, throw what is it? Throw your
Yeah.
rock, hide your hand stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And
what
it's
it
like
is.
if she's taking a little piece of information and making a mold, just making a huge big thing out of it. Just like Chris said at the beginning, it didn't show anything of how you're trying to out him. And everyone knows no one likes to be outed.
Right.
That it's like, and then you're being so disrespectful in how you're outing him by trying to hurt other people.
But here's the bigger thing in this situation that she don't even realize how she's making herself look crazy because if you felt that he was gay, why were you still with him? You
And
know
begging.
you don't have what he's looking for. So my thing is, if you really thought that he was gay, why were you still with him, boo? If anything, you the one, because I'm like, once you knew that, or if you felt that he was gay, okay, let's just be friends and move on and live in your truth, like she claims. So at the end of the day, that's why I'm like, you're saying, oh, well, he was doing this and doing that in the DMs, and that's how things change because you were still with him. It's only until all of a sudden this post from Elizabeth comes out. Now you want to air all of this out? Like, get out of here. Get out of here.
If he did all of that, why they were on the phone yesterday, and she was just yesterday. She was asking him for money for
Mhm.
food. If you beating my behind, and we have went through all of this, you messing with me, and I'm not gonna ask you for nothing, not a nickel, dime, or penny.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna ask you for it. Fuck you and that Happy Meal.
Yeah, right. And it's
That's
interesting how
exactly
she
what
did that. She did that right after her interview where she was capping, saying she was done, get him off the phone, and all of these things. And you went right into whining and crying and begging him for money.
And
Right.
then while they was on the phone on the live just today, I caught her saying, "Where does that leave us? Where do we stand?" Something like that. It caught my
Wow.
attention, but
And
I
this
heard her
is
say
a
that.
30-something-year-old woman.
She's
Wow.
40
Mature,
now, then
gone
30.
through puberty, supposed
Mm-hmm.
to
Wow.
have a mature brain. Jesus.
Child. Age means nothing. Age. Oh, and then Monique W says she says she don't want to go on nobody live because it's not a safe space. Girl, you are not a safe space. This is what I'm
That's a
talking
whole
about.
lot of space.
You have just
Shoot.
literally did the most trifling shit that anyone can do and make themselves look like a fool when you got over close to 300,000 subscribers. You made yourself look like an entire fool, and now you want to say it's not a safe space. Really?
Mm-mm.
Come on.
Because everyone sees her for who she is now,
It's
and
not.
she doesn't have people who are rah rah. Oh, you're so pretty, Moni. Oh my goodness, you're so pretty. That she can say thank you because now you've done so much dirt and stuck your foot in your mouth, and you trying to backpedal out of that.
Baby,
Right.
when she grabbed that man by his neck, it was like the
Hmm.
Matrix, like whoosh,
Yeah,
nigga, off his
and
face
the internet is not forgiving at all.
at all.
And you can't erase anything off of the internet either. So it's going to forever stay, no matter how much you delete stuff. Kimberly
Hmm.
says,
Just
I don't
recall
know
it.
if he's gay, but it was okay as long as he showed interest in her. Correct. Now that he don't want her, it's a problem. And she put this stuff out. All of a sudden, Darren and Derek are gay. Come on now.
Right. And I'm just still mad about that. Like, Darren did not do anything to warrant that because you can tell Darren is the sweetest out of all of them, or how we have seen him. He's the sweetest and he's
Darren just
unproblematic.
be high as
He
a kite.
doesn't even,
That's all.
right. He just be like, I'm
Exactly.
just
He minded his
good.
business.
He's just
And he was looking out for them and there for her. So
but
it's like, and then you hit me?
But here's the thing: even when he said on that the show, when he said, "But we don't date BBW," even after that, when Elizabeth was going in, Darren was like, "He said he don't want us to judge her. Like, come on, like, let's try to be, nice to her because he don't want us to judge her." He was like, "Look, I don't understand what you're doing, brother, but if you want us to rock with her, I'll try my best to rock with her." And then you want to throw him under the bus, and then she gonna try to say in that live yesterday. I don't know why, Darren mad at me. He just all of a sudden started going off on live. See, again, you skip your part and just go to his
Mhm.
part. This
And
is what I'm saying.
And then the thing is, what was so wrong with him stating a fact? The fact was he didn't, and he's always continuously said that he never dated BBWs. That's a fact. I don't,
Yeah.
I don't see where the shade was.
Right, right. And she did say that Derek, that she was his first BBW.
Hmm.
Let me just say bye, Chris Cherie. Thank you for the information and thank you so much for supporting me. I really appreciate you. But yeah, he literally. Oh, and I'm sorry, you guys. Just in case, get the likes up if you haven't pressed the likes. But yeah,
Subscribe.
yeah, press the likes, press the likes. Tiffany says, "Sorry, you're not Derek's kind of girl." She's not. She's not, and he, of course, he keeps saying, "I didn't use her. I didn't use her." But he did say in the last one, "I didn't use her. I didn't use her." She knew what it was. So what was it, Derek? What was it? You know what I'm
A
saying?
check. That's what it was. A check.
Yeah, like she knew what it
Exactly.
was. So that's what I'm saying. Like literally, I don't know. I feel like, and now that she's not getting that check, it's a problem. That's what it is. Now that she's not getting that check, it's a problem. But again,
Mm,
you talking about you got your wig line, which child saw the website.
Those $600 wigs
I would
Girl, them
never
on the
wigs
buy
on
on the
that.
stick,
AliExpress. Them
and it
Never.
looked like it
AliExpress
was on
wigs.
a
They
mop
are
stick.
AliExpress wigs. The same wig
Ooh,
she posted for $500 is on AliExpress for $165.
for
Ask
real.
me how I
Child,
know
what
because
is
I
wrong
got
with
it.
these people going international? The hell?
I was just
Why can't we not make wigs in a house? Like I know a whole bunch of ladies that you can employ they make some bomb wigs.
Y'all,
And you
I
probably
work
go
from home. So I am
uh-huh.
literally making my wig on the phone with y'all and working at the same damn time. I'm doing three things at once. That's
Monique,
just not
call her.
that's crap. No,
Call
ma'am.
her.
They ain't finna
Call
put my
her,
public
Monique, but
shit
you
out
gotta
there.
pay her.
No,
Just let
no,
you know
no.
you gotta pay her.
Let me tell you something.
Nah,
I
don't.
would
She better
never.
call on Jesus. She better not call me.
I would never. And then another thing too, does she even have a description on what type of hair it is? Is it Brazilian? Is it Malaysian? Like what kind of hair is it?
I
It's
wonder will Carlos King book her for an interview, another interview, like a follow up now.
Possibly. And Daryl too.
Child,
Like
seven
It's
hundred dollars a
literally
whole
the
damn rent.
same wig on Ali. Like literally the picture, the stand, the background.
It
Everything
looks
is the
like she
same
did
on
the website
AliExpress.
quickly. I think in my opinion, allegedly, she was too busy trying to get a website up before Poo Poo and Liz could get their website up.
Mm-hmm.
That's in
But
reality.
Poo been selling wigs locally.
Right.
Where she work in Cleveland, she's been selling wigs. That's why she has them on hand.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Because
And that just goes to show when it's outside of your calling.
I straight up asked her about her wigs. And I was like, Poo Poo, X, Y, and Z. And she was like, okay, is this amount of money and it'll be there in 3 days. She wasn't playing. I was like, well, damn. I'm like, for her to be so young, she's not playing games. Like, she was like, yep, this is how much it'd be. This is how much the shipping would be. And it'll be there in 3 days. And I was like, oh, okay. She was like, yeah, so when you're ready, let me know.
That's not bad.
And that's pretty much how his family is. They bought their business.
Right.
They
Right.
hustlers.
So yeah, they're hustlers. They learned it from their mom. And that's to be commendable and respectable. Just like when
Yeah.
you listen to Liz's lives and you hear that Poo Poo's in school. So it's like then you come over here with all your foolishness and seeing that the family is successful based off of everything they've gone through. They're still trying to make a semblance of life. That's commendable.
Exactly. And they're still very down to earth, which is what
Right.
I love most about that family. Is like they can have their fights because that's me and my sisters. We 4 girls. We kill each other.
Tiffany's silly.
For real.
All of us
I,
kill
had
each
to
other.
post it. I said, wait a minute, how do I show this? Child, she said,
Tiffany's a mess.
on AliExpress.
Girl.
Baby.
And then they go
They
international.
didn't even have, but see, they didn't even have the decency to put the wig at least on the stick properly.
Right.
Girl,
But
They
they
just
don't
threw it
have
on
the
there.
to go on Pinterest and copy and paste the picture.
Oh,
they had the head tilted. I said, damn, y'all the model? Like, what the hell's the mannequin head tilted? I said,
just me.
yeah, I tell you, but you know what though? Look, at the end of the day, we here for it. I'm sure some more shit gonna go down. Even with her at this point, she has blown up the spot so much. The only people who gonna be encouraging her is the people who still want the drama to happen. Everybody else right now looking at her like she's probably a fool. She showed her ass. Like she showed her ass, and granted, it almost is like for people who probably kept saying that Derek was using her and kept saying that. Now they probably feeling bad for him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they're feeling bad for him now. So it's more like, well, damn, like we got to be Team Derek because this is just ridiculous. You done went from saying that he cheated with some girl. Now you allegedly trying to say that he gay. And then you allegedly talking about that he finessed the promoter in DC because he knew he wasn't going to be able to come. Therefore, he was still in the bag. Like you have just gone off the rocker at this point. Like you literally are not holding anything back. You gonna say whatever to destroy and hurt this man.
But
And
the
it's
funny
like
thing
the
is that
great.
with every word that she's saying, she's providing us every single bit of proof that of everything Elizabeth has said. One, she talked about the beating. Look at that. We all thought that was allegedly. Where this coming from out of nowhere?
Right. And Kimberly, she does have a site, but you know I ain't about to give it on here, Dal.
And then the CO. The CEO came out of nowhere too. Like,
but now that's another thing too. Now
I was confused.
Yeah, I'm still confused because I thought that was, from my understanding, that was not the CEO. That was Derek's friend's wife.
Okay.
So allegedly, there's two. Allegedly, because I'm saying it like this. Allegedly, there was 2 females on that phone call. The first one was his friend's wife that he was speaking with, and
Was
then
that the one in the car?
Allegedly. Now, the second one that was screaming at his phone while he was on the phone with her was the girl, was the CO, stating, but why is she talking about him? Allegedly. Again, I'm just allegedly.
So allegedly, is that why he was saying that when he said that you're mad because when he was on the phone with Monique, you're mad because I spent the night with someone, that was the CO that he was referring to? Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Well, let me ask this.
Because allegedly they were also saying that They were trying to get her on the show, and that she denied it, and that was the reason they couldn't allegedly come back.
Well, no, I think he had the CO on the phone. I think the reason why he had the CO on the phone is because remember Monique posted this picture with her face out saying the CEO allegedly got beat by Derek too. As far as who he was with last night, hell, we don't know what roster was in with him last night. I think he put the CO on because remember that was one of the first posts she did this morning saying that the CO also got allegedly beaten by him too.
Yeah,
Okay,
man, I would
let me
never
take
get
y'all
nobody
back.
else in my life. This is psycho.
Let me take y'all back though. Remember when Derek had said something about when he was talking about the girls in the club when she got mad, and he was saying, "Yeah, she was there. She showed up, and we didn't know who he was talking about." I wonder, was it the CO that came and he was saying, "Oh yeah, you know she was there. She was there." Y'all remember that part?
At the club?
Remember when she got mad about the girl in the background? So I'm not talking about the girl in the background, which kind of started all of this where they were beefing and she was like, the girl kept going with you from the club to the casino. And so when he was explaining to it, when he was on the phone and he was outside and he was explaining to it with the, I think with whoever that guy was who had jumped on the phone.
I don't remember that.
You didn't see that one, but he was explaining to her and he was saying, just trying to say that he wasn't cheating on her and stuff like that. But then he had mentioned on that live, he said, yeah, she was there. Yeah, she had came through. She was there. And I was like, who is he talking about? But I wonder if that was the CO that he was referring to was there.
Hey, Christian, so wait, you saying that Monique's
The
alive?
CO was the one in the car. That's why he wanted her to show the car.
Yeah, that because he did say show the car because I guess he wanted to know that if it was that white car that was following them. But Mo said Derek pawned the ring last month. Is that what she's saying now in her live? I mean, I don't past him. She claiming he got a gambling problem allegedly. So I mean, if he needs the money, I wouldn't be shocked if he pawned it because he wasn't going to probably marry her anyways. Hell,
right? He knew
Liz
that.
said something about taking a ring. Liz said something about having a ring and taking it to the pawn shop on one of her lives before.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, there was 2 rings.
She said that on Tasha K too.
Yeah, apparently there were 2 rings. I don't believe that not one bit, but what I do know is she ain't got that ring. And I'm low key wondering, have we seen Derek with that watch that he kept rocking for a while too?
Wow, that watch that he got when he first came out.
Watch Ben. I ain't seen that watch on him.
That's at the pawn shop.
See, you done opened up some
that was
stuff
at
right
the pawn
there.
shop the second week he came out.
Where that watch at? Where that
You've
watch?
opened up some stuff. Wow.
Look, allegedly, but honey, I ain't always flossing that watch. So watch. So I want to know, Derek. Anybody watching it? Where's the watch, baby? Because let me tell you something. If that watch is no longer there, then maybe allegedly he really got a problem. Because where's
so
the
not
okay,
really.
so Kimberly said that she said
when he was
it
calling
broke.
Elizabeth,
2 people talking. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go one at a time because I want to hear what both of you guys have to say.
no, go ahead.
Okay, so what in the world happened? You want to go first?
No, I was just reading Kimberly King's comment. She said, nope, I seen it break after he broke up the fight.
It's okay, but he said he just needs to get a part fixed, and with that type of Cartier watch, he can get it fixed. But again,
Quickly.
months ago, we ain't seen. He's been in the clubs and everything else. Has he been rocking that watch? I need to see. Maybe now he'll rock it, but I swear I ain't seen it, and it does bling on his arm very light. So I have not seen that watch. So I'm curious.
But Chris, do you think you can't see it because of his teeth? Because those teeth shine.
Look,
oh no, they did a transfer. Instead of having veneers, they put the fake diamonds in his teeth. That could be a possibility.
Yuli, what was you saying before? I wanted to hear your point. What was you saying?
Nah, what I'm trying to say is that you can't really blame him. That watch must have been gone about 2 weeks after he came out of jail. Just say
You said
the
you
man was
Allegedly.
you said what
allegedly. Yeah,
now?
there we go. Allegedly, because let's be honest, he allegedly has a gambling problem because he just came to Elizabeth and came and asking for 500. Come
Right.
bring it down to 300.
Allegedly, and Monique said it last night, allegedly, that he does have a gambling problem.
Mm, you
Monique
know?
said,
But
Monique,
then we can't believe Monique anyway. She lied.
Monique
Yeah.
said she needs to look at Monique look like she got a couple of 40s in her stomach right now. Sorry. She needs some liquor. Trust me, she got everybody right now needing some liquor because she just drained the hell out of social media with all of
It's been going on since what, 9 o'clock this morning?
for real.
Baby, we done worked the whole 12-hour shift and ain't earned $9.
Exactly.
Child, I
Right.
did. I
Right.
worked 10
But we the
hours
broke
and I was
ones.
still looking at this shit. I was like, the hell? These
But we're
people
the
got
broke
no
ones.
job.
Don't y'all got
We're our
something better
job
to
and we
do?
ain't got nothing to do.
Yeah, don't you got something better to do? No, don't you got something better to do? How about that?
Right?
Because
Like I
you
said, I'm on the clock right now
doing
and
this
making
nonsense.
weed.
Girl, I was making money listening to this craziness. I'm like, oh, I am loving this tea. This is giving me the few hours I need to finish this.
Let me tell you. I literally, like I said, at first I said this morning, I said, I'm doing this live today, and that's it. Because this shit is getting messy. But then I was like, why am I lying to myself? Knowing damn well if some stuff pop off, I'm gonna be right up here telling y'all we going on live. Let's talk about it. Because at the end of the day, I think in a bigger look of everything, this is a very good education for younger girls and what to do and not to do in a situation, because truly this social media stuff, I didn't grow up with social media. Okay, when I was younger, when I was in high school, thank God we did not have social media. The social media is going to ruin these kids because they don't understand that
Yeah.
nothing deletes. It's always going to be there. And like literally even jobs at this point will look you up on social media. Like, come on. Money on she has severely neglected as a kid. She would tragically delicious, you saying she was severely neglected. Something happened to her. Something happened to her. Something definitely happened to her. So I like, and that's the thing. I really think she needs to go on like a Ayana or someone like that. I would be more intrigued to see exactly what happened to her and why she is the way she is. Honestly, because at this point, I don't care about her and her relationship with Derek. She needs to focus on herself.
Ayala might not be a safe place, honey, because you see how she did Ebony.
So, oh yeah, she did say that nonsense, saying that Derek went around. I think it was 10K, but around 11K, and gave her 5K to say sorry for leaving her in the hotel. Yeah, okay. Yeah, look, all right, child. Let me.
I would have taken the 5K and be like, okay, bye.
Well, honestly,
Remember, it was the 5K in her wig.
like literally, let me tell you something. I even said in the beginning when apparently she took that money, I was like, well, shit. As much as he tapped her out with all of the stuff that she bought him, and if he has a gambling problem, allegedly, I would take that shit too. Be like, let me get
Mhm.
this before he end up, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. So I didn't necessarily. I kind of was like, okay, I understand what you're saying, but when you have a woman taking care of you allegedly, and she tired or whatever the case may be, and she see that you losing money just as much as you getting money and spending it, I would be like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna take this money. Sure am, and you
Yeah.
ain't you ain't getting it. So I would have to honestly say on that, I would have probably took the money too. So the fact that he probably flipped out and was like, she took my money because he was looking at the potential of how he can go to the casino and possibly use it, allegedly. I mean, it is what it is.
Not even that, dude. Just with all the bullshit that I just went through with you, nah, man. This is my little safe zone. This is I need for when my little dry spells or when I just need me time. This is me time.
Right,
Go do you.
right.
Just make sure you don't get drunk somewhere else and get kidnapped or something. Be back safe.
Do you see this?
That's all I can say.
Monique claims she told her dad about the abuse because he's ready to pounce on him. Okay, all right. Why your sisters didn't pounce on him? I mean, with all three of y'all
Exactly.
pounced on him.
Okay, so if he did all of that, then why does Calandra always look like she has Google eyes for him every time she sees him?
Thank you. Because and when he was on the live last time, just a grinning and giggling. Even when Monique said, "I told you I was done, but I wasn't done," Calandria started laughing. She started laughing. So that's why I'm like, where is this coming from? Like, even your own sister is laughing at you.
I would have told my sister, girl, shut the fuck up. Get some fucking backbone. You do not need this from this man. This man has a whole nother type of life. You can get something better. I would
Yeah,
have smacked the living daylights out of my sister. God forgive me, but that's not the way you do it. Nah. And then put your sister on a live, knowing very well that these people are gonna talk shit about your sister anyways. Cause that's some of the shit I don't understand your sister's loyalty, dude. Cause my sister's loyalty do not fall like that
yeah, for real. For real. And then
at
Monique
all.
W, you saying that Monique is saying that Derek Big Mom was calling her during the live. What is Big Mom gonna say about this? Like, keep Big Mom out of this. Ain't she like 95, 96 years old? This is too much drama
Right.
for her. Like, God,
Unless she said something and then she blocked Derek and then he maybe have been using her phone.
I don't know, Derek. Do you think Derek really calling her right now?
Probably not.
Like, I
And they need to stop stressing that woman out.
for real.
Yes, they do.
She is truly one of our elders. Like, leave her alone. And I think at this point, look, Derek is probably with another woman right now, allegedly. Look, we don't know. He already said he was done. Hell, he made sure he told her I was with a girl last night. So,
Right.
I just at this point, like I said, if they do get back together, I don't think it's going to create more of a social media buzz. I think it's going to give more of a social media flop. I
Yeah.
think at that point they're gonna be like, man, y'all crazy. Like, did
Right.
y'all do all of this for clout or was this real? You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely.
Just like
And then they're
Krishan and
gonna
Blueface. Nobody cares about them. Well, unless they put them in the blog and, just to talk about it. But it's exhausting too.
let's just go as far as Will and Jada. This is
Yeah.
another Will and Jada toxic couple that just wants to be on the light.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. But just beware, any young ones out there, this is not what a relationship looks like. This is not what you want to strive to be. This is not what you want in your future.
Let me tell you
Okay?
something.
Do better. Be better.
Struggle love and this type of love, this is not love. This toxic energy is not love. It really is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying, I'm hoping these young girls, and it's so sad because these young girls, if you saw the live last night, there was so many girls who was getting on talking about some, do you boo, don't worry about people, you focus on your man, you so pretty, you know what I'm saying, you do you. No one was saying, girl, you need to leave him. I didn't see that. I saw people talking about something. Don't worry about that. Just love on your man. I can't believe this shit is going down. Like, literally, I cannot believe this is going down right now. Young ladies, I'm telling you, this is not real love. You better be by yourself. You really are, because this is crazy. Like, literally,
Mm-hmm.
already, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure her blood pressure up. She need to chill. Like, literally, she need to chill. She need to probably
And
be on. Go
did you
ahead.
hear him calling out her medical information?
Yeah, he
I
showed it.
said, oh, he is petty.
No, hold up. No. Tasha started this though. Tasha said, I think what did she say first? She said,
She said she got high blood pressure. She
she
got
said
diabetes.
her
Oh,
skin.
what
She
they
said,
did.
she said her skin. No, she said her skin and stuff. That salt retention, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And he said, man, she got high blood pressure, diabetes.
I said, wow.
It was going in. I was like, well, damn. Allegedly,
He
allegedly.
he allegedly he cleared her with all of that.
Yes, he was like, man, y'all don't even know she got blood pressure, she got high blood pressure, diabetes.
I was like, you left bipolarism too.
He was
I
like,
said, oh
Allegedly.
my goodness.
and again, that's
They've
allegedly.
already leaked allegedly they've already leaked her weight size, and I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah,
But
like,
it would only be but it would only be right because that's what they were doing.
right, right, exactly. See,
But then she tried to claim she didn't have a close friend. It's like, what's that?
child.
And then tried to imply that Derek was slow. Like, he was answering questions like that because he didn't get prepped. I didn't have time to prep him.
No,
Wow.
this is not a good communicator, period.
Right.
You
He's
can
Right.
not.
tell it was a struggle with him trying to get everything out. And then on top of
Yeah.
that, he's pissed or emotional. You can tell
Mm-hmm.
the type of person who
And he
just,
gets flustered.
well, not
Yeah.
when he gets flustered, he shuts down. He don't really
Mm-hmm.
talk. But if he
He
has
Mm-hmm.
loses his
talk,
train of thought immediately.
right,
Mm-hmm.
right. So
Mm-hmm.
that's the problem. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what it was. Because I was looking at it and I said, "Damn, both of y'all got issues with communication. You shut down and
Mm-hmm.
she lashes out, but both of
Yeah.
y'all got
Mhm.
horrible communication skills."
So both
They
of them
do
would be have
they
anger
do that and nobody
issues.
says nothing.
Right.
Yeah, both of them will have anger issues. That's why they definitely did not need to bring a child into this world.
Child,
Mm-mm.
Oh,
let me tell you something. Absolutely
that
not.
would have been something whole totally different.
Absolutely not. Let me tell you something. That would have been the worst situation. Like literally. At this point, I'm gonna be honest with you. In my personal opinion, neither one of them need to have kids. Even with someone else, they don't need to have kids.
Right.
Truly got their own problematic issues going on, and they need to heal themselves before they bring any other life into this world. You feel me?
That right there.
Right.
Literally, they
Right.
can get themselves together. Because at this point, let's just say, if you know what I'm saying, this does affect him. Like he is gonna have to get a job at this point. And then the
Yeah.
problem is, again, most jobs today do research on you on social media and the
Mm-hmm.
internet. So like all of this is bad. It's bad. Like I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I kind of feel for Derek. Ain't that some shit?
I know. I know.
I literally exactly. Where is Monique's mother? That's a good damn question. Why?
And that's what I'm saying. Where is so we see that because when that website it showed the pictures. I think Monique's mother's Facebook page, so it was able to look on there and see her and things like that. But it's just a wonder, like who can control this beast to calm this? And not calling her a beast, but who can control all of this drama? What's the end goal for all of this? When
Right.
is it going to end? What's
When
the
it dies
resolve?
out.
Yeah, I don't think there's a see when someone is that hurt or someone is
Hmm.
that insecure or someone is that miserable, I don't know if they even have an end goal. I think that they just want to lash out until they're done. And literally we don't know what that is for Monique. And at the end of the day, she may think this is gonna help her, but I don't know how much this is gonna help her. Like I really don't know how much this is gonna help her because if anything, it's probably just gonna get her more followers. Maybe she'll be able to do a reality show here and there, but I mean, I personally, with all of this stuff going down, wouldn't want to, you know, buy something from her. Like I would be like, look, am I gonna what? Like you literally be flipping out and all of this stuff. Like who's to say? And I'm just saying allegedly, and in my opinion, who's to say that you wouldn't necessarily put my information out there for all I know? Like I wouldn't necessarily want to buy shit from you. Like this is
That's exactly it.
you know what I'm saying? Because at this point, you have literally put all of these quote unquote receipts out there over someone posting a video of a receipt they had when you have all of these receipts that you send into everyone else. You're going that far. I don't necessarily know if I would want to sit up there and be like, okay, let me, put some money into her business. I'm sorry. And that's my opinion. Allegedly, I ain't saying you gonna do anything. I'm just saying my opinion in the situation. Point blank.
No, in accordance with the evidence, let's be honest here, because we're not going to be playing around or hiding around the bush. This is something that you're doing intentionally with your own hands. You're making the factors, you're doing the research, and you're making it out there. In your own, in accordance with your own research that you're putting out there, this is what you're presenting to be. This is what you're presenting to other people that you're going to exhibit the same type of behavior.
Right.
Therefore, how do you expect us to deduce that you're not going to do what you're doing to him, to us, to anyone else
Right.
that comes around you that trusts you with even the minimal amount of information?
Hmm.
So you definitely feel what I'm saying because I'm like with this and how you're doing the man that you claim you love so much. Imagine what you would do to a stranger.
Right.
Exactly.
Like, come on, like it makes her just look super duper bad. Like it does not look good at all. And again, she needs to stop deflecting and blaming everyone else and really understand that if she's really serious about that business, she needs to shut the hell up. She really does. Because I'm like,
Like,
people,
Because nobody would trust her with their information if you're gonna spread it to everybody.
thank you. And then not to mention, let's be clear, people rarely buy hair without seeing and feeling the hair first, unless they get it like a highly like big recommendation from someone, or like, you know, someone who really does hair, who verifies that that's a good hair quality. People don't really do that. So if someone's willing to spend that type of money on your wig, you know what I'm saying? Like, that means that they have to really have confidence in you to give them information. They have to. You
But
know?
what's that?
everybody makes
Where's
that
that
way
wig
fast.
tutorial though? Where's that wig tutorial though?
Oh, she was supposed to do a wig tutorial?
No, I'm saying, where's that wig tutorial? Because like Derek said, you don't want nobody to see you with your wig off.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I
The
don't
way
think she
people
chose the right
exposing
business for
the
it, but
way
then
people
again,
are exposing her bare face, she ain't never take that wig off now. It ain't gonna
Nope.
come off.
No.
How are you gonna sell something with nothing to sell? Nobody's seeing the hair she is selling. The wig she has on right now, she said, is a promo wig. Oh my god.
Oh wow.
hold up, she has no wigs, but she's selling a wig with an actual price.
Oh
Like
god.
there's an actual price on on an item that you do not have on stock.
Wow.
And again, does she even have what type of hair it is, the quality of it, like, or just pretty much just saying curly wig, wavy wig? Like, I didn't even go that deep into it. I saw the website and I was just like, okay, but typically people will say like 100% virgin, or you know what I'm saying, like Brazilian hair. Like, does she even have that?
This gonna be worse than Sheree with no fashions.
Duh, better believe it.
She who has no fashions, how dreadful. Yes, how dreadful. But yeah, it's definitely giving. I need to do something to make it seem like I'm doing something with my followers.
But remember, she said when she got back home, she got so much energy to do stuff and get in her bag.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
But you're running back and begging Derek for money for food. Hmm.
Yeah, I still cannot believe that. Like, you're a 35-year-old something woman, and child, you begging a man that you just said like 127 times. I'm done. I'm done.
See,
But I'm not really done.
Yuli and What the World Happened. Y'all really think her ass didn't have no food? Come on now. Come on now.
Child, she had the whole entire refrigerator
Come on.
full.
Let me tell you
You
something.
know, she just wanted to call him to know about him.
She probably wanted to buy a wig.
As a fellow girl, let me tell you something. I ain't never been without no damn food. Let's be
Mm-mm.
100. Then
Mm-mm.
Right.
I want to cook tomorrow. Let me tell you something. I'm that chick, and I know I ain't the only one. I'm gonna be honest. I'm that chick. I go to the grocery store and still go pick up some food. I ain't gotta cook. I get
Every time.
grocery store food, and after I go to the grocery store, we'll still pick up food. So then that way I can eat that food and just store everything in the refrigerator. I'm that
Yeah,
Went to Costco last week and did the same thing.
exactly.
girl, me too.
I'm that chick. So ain't nowhere in hell she gonna convince me she didn't have no damn food. She had food, and if she didn't have it, her sisters had it. Damn it! Like,
Right.
That's true.
come
That's
on.
very true.
But anywho,
Oh, but I ain't been home in like 3 months. Child, why you ain't been home in like 3 months? That doesn't sound like Derek's business. That sounds like your own business.
But no, she was just telling her followers like how are you thinking that I don't have any money? You can't be gone for 3 months and be broke. Oh, but you broke.
but you
Okay.
know what
Exactly.
the biggest shade was that video that Liz posted. Derek was smacking eating on food. Talking about something, you ain't got no food. You ain't got no food. I said, what the hell is going on here? Like, he literally clowning right now. Like,
You talking about when he was eating in the background.
yeah, he was eating
In
it back.
the
Like, you ain't got
car.
no food. You need some money for some food. I was like, oh,
And had that cup in there with some drinking. I said, I'm done. I'm
he was
done.
like, you ain't got no food. All right, well, I'll send you some money. You need some food. He like, I'm chilling with my food right now. You need some food. Yeah, but I was like, that girl. She
That's what I'm saying. Derek is quite comical. That's why you're on the side of like, you know what? If you like it, I love it.
let me tell you. But yeah, let me see. When Derek saw how Monique and her sister still all the business of his family. He should have known she was dangerous. Exactly. Anyone in her life now shouldn't trust her at all. Exactly. But also shouldn't trust Derek because Derek talks too much too. I wouldn't trust
He pillow talk too much.
Yeah.
one of them.
But then again, I'll be honest though, he's a Libra man.
I
Yeah.
know. And you all, Yuli, me and you a Libra. I tell people all the time, I'm a Libra woman, but I'll be damned if I ever date a Libra man. I won't.
Me too.
But
I
but
don't
do
know,
you
man. It
but
cannot
do
be
you
two of us
think
emotional, man.
but do you think that that's why he also, because remember she said that Derek doesn't trust anybody, but do you think that that's why he doesn't, because of all the stuff that he was, because I think that all the stuff that Monique knows was previously told to her, and then
Mhm.
because you see she doesn't seem to have anything current other than what she's seen physically with her eyes.
Well, no, because remember, one thing I will say, I think he definitely was talking to her about the business while in prison, but at the same
Mm-hmm.
time, Gio said on one of his lives recently that she showed receipts.
Mm.
Recent those receipts are, but I think just Derek talks too much. I really think
Mm-hmm.
he just talks too much, and I
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't put it past him. But again, and that also shows you that once you saw that she leaked out information the first time, why was you still talking to her ass about stuff that you didn't need to talk to her about?
Because remember, he was trying to use her to do his dirty work,
Exactly. So
and it
yeah,
Yeah.
backfired.
yeah. So that's what I'm saying to a certain extent. This is probably very karma. I'm not gonna even I'm not gonna fake the funk, even though Elizabeth is protecting him. Again, all of this shit, everything you do comes back on you. It does. It does. And now he's flustered as hell. He's feeling what Elizabeth felt when she got doxxed.
Yeah.
He's feeling.
Yep.
He's
Yeah.
feeling what Elizabeth felt. She was literally freaking out. She was literally so upset, emotional and stuff. That's exactly what Derek is going through right now.
Yeah.
Derek, at
Yep.
the end of the day, if you
And
want to do things right and make peace with yourself, because clearly Monique is not providing that peace, allegedly. Well, we clearly see it, but allegedly she's
mm-hmm.
not providing that peace. The only way you're gonna be able to make peace, first start off making peace with yourself and your family and apologize to your sister in a public way.
Mm-hmm. And the thing is, what people don't realize is karma is coming back quicker than it used to, and that
Ooh,
started happening
relax.
in the pandemic or the panorama.
Yeah,
Karma is spinning the block quicker and swifter than it used to in the past.
right. Facts. Facts. Yes. Tiffany is a mess. Yeah, and I agree, Kimberly. No woman should trust Derek, but no man should trust Monique. Like they're actually
Right.
peas in a pod. They're just alike. That's why they
Exactly.
connected to each
Mm-hmm.
other, but at the same time they're clashing too. They're too much.
Mm-hmm.
Men have pillow talk to me, but I'll leave it there. Yeah, it's the maturity.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that it don't happen. I think in a lot of relationships, people pillow talk, but when it gets out or when you feel like you need to make it clear that you know something, that's the
Mm-hmm.
problem.
Because you're supposed to be.
Uh-oh. What in the world happened? You was doing good. Now all of a sudden it went out. That's what was
no,
happening.
you know why? It's also because the connection when the phone freezes, it goes away and it comes back.
It does, because it's like when my phone cuts off, that's when it goes off. So that's what was happening. I'm like, I'm trying to
Mine
figure
does
out
that
how to
too.
keep it on. But the woman is supposed, or the mate that you're telling it and pillow talking to, that's that bonding moment and the safe space that you're supposed to have. So you violated that
Oh yeah.
in spreading it just because you just wanted, because that's that immaturity.
Right.
And
Right.
it's crazy. And it's like, they're both crazy, because one, Derek was crazy because it's like when a person shows you who they are, you didn't believe her. You thought that she would do it to everybody else, but she wouldn't do it to you.
Right. Because he thinks he's the smartest one in the room. That's that narcissistic
Hmm.
personality. That's that pretty boy personality too. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? She
He
ain't never
said it'll never happen to me. That's what he
yeah,
said.
she ain't never
Right.
had anything like me. She ain't gonna be that crazy. That
Right. Because that's what he was saying on all of them. He knows that he feels that she can't get nobody else.
right,
That's why he knows he can do a little bit more to her.
right, right. Yep.
But that's
Clearly, we
because she
see
has
that.
also accepted it though.
Yeah.
If
Clearly,
you
we see that her going back.
yeah.
And
Oh,
honestly,
she's not done. She's
let me,
not done with him.
Yeah.
Oh, believe she's not done with him.
Yeah.
She wants that man back like she wants peanut butter on jelly, honey. She
But
wants that.
remember, Chris, I told you, I said, but the thing is, he's in the advantage point
yep.
right now because if she does go back, he's going to drag her.
Well,
Oh
at
yeah.
this point,
Oh,
one of them can trust each other. They probably gonna record every conversation.
and
They gonna
I'm
get
like, who is recording conversations in relationships? That is the weirdest thing to me.
who ain't in no real relationship and don't really love each other. That's it. That's what it is.
I'm just
Is
like,
that
that
a
was
bad
just so
thing?
weird to me. Like, we're there where we're recording all conversations.
Okay, this is a good point. These females are more concerned about if Derek is gay than if he's an abuser. Now that's some facts. Because at the
Mhm.
end of the day, ain't nothing wrong with being gay. But when you abusing, whether you gay or
Yeah.
heterosexual, is a problem. You
Mm-hmm.
are
Mm-hmm.
straight facts.
Facts.
That's facts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, how long oh my gosh, we've been on here for almost an hour and 30 minutes. All right, now. Anybody want to say any last words regarding this situation? Because I have a feeling this is not our last time. You guys wanted me to come back, and you guys came back and showed up and showed out, honey. So at the
We'll
end of
be here tomorrow, girl.
yeah, okay. Look, I hope not. Look, this is Mother's Day weekend. I hope they have some type of peace, or they don't even allow it to go down this Mother Day weekend. Because, good grief! Hopefully, if her mother's around too, hopefully she spends time with a mama.
Right. And say, you know what? I'll pick up on Monday.
Right? Exactly. Was a
Hopefully she can get a part-time job and get off the phone.
child
Well, maybe
problem. She bored. She bored. Yeah, if she shakes them back, they do need to cut her off. But again, most
maybe she should chase her veterinarian job back since she left since they loved her.
let me tell you something. Most of the people who
The dog
they act just like her. They act just like her. So with that,
But you know what, y'all? I tell you, when she had came on when I first started watching, and she came on and they put the titles on there about the veterinarian job, I was like, now who? Come on now. I knew that was a false title.
for real, she's not a hustler. But here's the thing: she's not a hustler, and at the same time, she is also not a material of a good girlfriend or a good woman that a man would also want to take care of either. Because from my understanding, and that's this alleged, but if they saying all she do is want to sit in the house all day, she don't cook, she don't clean, she don't bathe. I'm just like, what, you know what I'm saying? Like at this point, you don't
Mm-mm.
go out and
What are you doing?
Just stand around funky.
be a good,
Mm-mm.
be a good
So
woman at the
you're
home.
not doing anything in your house. You're not doing anything resourceful outside of your house. You're not doing anything personal for you to become better as a person emotionally, physically, intellectually.
So that's
And then
probably
you
why
expect
Derek didn't want to send her no
somebody
money.
else.
But look, Kimberly, valid point. She lazy. She want to be a kept woman, but a kept woman gonna keep the house clean. The kept woman is going to keep herself
That's it.
into
That's
par.
it.
The kept
That's it.
woman is gonna have like the food, breakfast, lunch, and dinner prepared for her family. If you want to be a kept woman, you can't be a kept woman and be lazy as hell.
Mm.
Exactly.
And
Like,
especially if you don't have a job. Like,
right.
so you're telling me the whole 3 months you were down there, you were funky.
I
Girl,
he said that. I said, "Oh my God!" Like
Mm-mm.
every
I
bad
cannot.
type when it comes to BBW, she got to sit up there and represent it on TV. Like,
Just rank. Rank.
the things that people be assuming they stink, they sweaty, they insecure, like everything is like they display that when it comes to this show.
Right.
It's crazy, but anywho, let me see. A good one will what? A good man. I don't know what man in the world would take Monique after all of this. I don't know.
Child,
I don't know. Like honestly, hey,
he
but
better be
Cause
a
she money
saint.
bag mo.
yeah, there's always somebody out there for her. So I guess I can't say that. But child, after this, it's like,
He
damn.
better be a saint, and he better have
Oh,
nothing in his closet, man.
Strictly
Cause
religion.
child,
You don't have to asterisk some of this stuff, baby. Oh my gosh, I just read that. Asterisk, like do like the asterisks on that stuff, child. That was
I just was ready to.
I was like, wait a minute. I was like, hold up. I thank God. Derek told
Honey, delete it.
Derek told her,
Delete it from the comments so it doesn't come up.
look, Tragically Delicious gonna do a wink. You so crazy. Derek told her, I know this was a play relationship, and she took it as dead as serious. Oh, okay. Well, is that what he said? I don't know. I didn't hear that part, so that's alleged. But
I mean, he did say she knew what she was getting herself into.
Yep. She knew what it was. She just want to lay in wigs to be taken out, and she don't even want to go out. That's the crazy part. She can't breathe. Okay, yeah, I'm skipping that one. She can't breathe well enough to his.
Yeah, I read it too. Just keep it moving.
Yeah, exactly. In a room for 3 months doing nothing. Exactly.
But remember, according to her, they was having sex daily.
That's a lie. Anytime you gotta keep saying that you doing it daily, you ain't doing it at all. I ain't never. That's just like, I'm sorry for those who may be in here, the men in here. That's like men who always claiming they can do it right. They got the skills.
And then what would he have had time to have sex with everybody else if they was doing it daily? Several times a day? Really, 7 times a day?
Anytime.
Okay.
Girl, listen, that first day, if it would have been, let's be honest, they wouldn't have been on TV. Do you believe that he would have ever allegedly walked down this aisle with her like right now that this is being brought up? I never saw this man physically attracted to her, even on TV. You always see a man, when a man is physically attracted to you, you know that they are, because they automatically give you that googly eye, that licking of the nose. That, ooh, let me touch your thigh. He never even touched her thigh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was always awkward.
Kimberly, she did say that last night. She said that Derek says that she be breaking his back, and I was like, no shit, you breaking his
back.
Like, and she laughed at it though, but I'm like, if anybody else would have said it, she probably would have blocked them. But I'm like, yeah, you breaking his back. He can't, just one of your legs probably break his back and you try to put your leg on his shoulders. Like,
oh my God.
And then
I'm sorry. To me, from the get-go, ever since I saw them on the TV, I said, "This is a transaction. This is not real." Look. This is how crazy it is. Look at them as Drake, and look at Derek, and look at how Blaine looks at Lindsay, and look how Derek looks at Monique. That alone is your comparison.
Oh yeah. That life has taught us that comparison. We felt it from the get-go. Life showed us like this, something ain't right here. And all that is there's not enough editing in the world for us to see that there was something that was not genuine about the situation. Exactly. Down the wheel. Sliding down the hill. That boy's small. Y'all, let's wrap this up, because I know, look, it's 10 o'clock out there. It's 7 o'clock out here. Any last words? Because we've been on here for a minute. So I'm sure we'll be back, you guys. Again, I appreciate everyone for coming, and we can definitely have dialogue and chill and laugh. We'll see if this is over. We'll see. I doubt it though. So we'll definitely probably back another time to talk about this shit. But what in the world happened? Any last words?
You said it all.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for allowing us to come on your platform, Chris. It's always a pleasure.
Exactly. Always a pleasure. Yuli? Any last words?
I just have to say, this is not the end of Monique, but hey, beware anybody that is male that is interested in her. This is what you're getting.
Yes, exactly. And happy Mother's Day. I want everybody that I see right now, I'm just going to say it. What in the world happened, Yuli? Happy Mother's Day, Donna, me, Keita, Big Skip. I don't know if you are a man or a woman. Either way, happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
Your family. Kimberly King. I think I said Donna already, and I said Keita, me again. Yeah, Kimberly, all of you guys. Happy Mother's Day, you guys. Enjoy.
And same to you.
Enjoy your families and all of that good stuff. And just hope there is no more drama until next week, honey. But yeah, it was entertaining. I ain't gonna lie. It was entertaining, but it just seems like it's taken too far. So let's hope, and honestly, let's send positive energy for people to heal after this, because I'm sure it's gonna scar a couple of people with what went on. So let's send positive energy, even for folks that we don't like. At least let me speak for myself. For folks that I don't like, I'll still send
No, you're speaking
positive
for me too.
energy. I'll still and happy Mother's Day to you, Tiffany. You guys, I love you guys, and you guys have a wonderful evening. Okay.
Love
You too,
you.
Chris. Have a good
Bye.
night. Happy Mother's
Bye.
Day.